said, I saw a post, it was on Facebook actually, featuring a business in Berwick called Harry's Clothing. It's got a lot of attention online because the owner defiantly risked a $10,000 fine and opened the doors of his business despite the COVID restrictions. The owner of that store joins me now. Harry Hutchinson, good afternoon to you.
Hi, you too. I'll write it all down for you.
You there, Harry?
Hi, Dee Dee. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. So is it true? Did you open the doors of the store yesterday?
Yes, I did, yes.
All right, so what were you thinking?
I've got the police with me. I've had enough, Dee Dee. If I didn't open up, I was closing up. Simple as that. I've got 6 months of stock here, sitting here, that hasn't been sold, it's dated, it's worthless. I can't buy new stock because it's all tied up. And I just felt I had to open.
What sort of support did you get?
Unbelievable support. I've got people, 175,000 supporters on Facebook. I reckon I've had half a Berwick through the store here, and about time. And small businesses open, they should be open, and they are. We're not talking large business; we're talking small business. I've had support from Channel 7, the Herald Sun, all the local papers. And they just want to get going. They're sick of it. This lockdown is killing them. We've got to get on with it. We cannot be locked down any longer than this. Who knows what's going to happen on Sunday? Is it going to be extended again and the goalposts move forward? If it does, a number of other businesses will close their doors. This will be a ghost town. We've already lost about 4 businesses here. As you can tell, I'm passionate and I'm angry and I've had enough, Dee Dee.
Harry, are the police there with you now?
Yeah, the police are here now. They're just waiting for my ID.
And what have they said is going to happen to you?
Oh, obviously I'll be issued with a fine.
And can you afford that?
Accept. No, I can't afford it, Dee Dee, but I'll take it anyway, and I'll go on the Never Never plan. I've been a lawyer. I think the fine's $100,000.
100?
9,900, just been corrected.
Right, okay, yeah, around about $10,000.
Yeah.
Harry, it's a big move to make.
It is a massive move.
Did you think about it for a while, or
yes,
did you
I
just
did.
crack one morning?
Well, I was gone anyway. If I hadn't made this move, I was gone. My business was gone. It was all over. So it makes no difference to me.
And are there people there now supporting you?
There's people here now. There's the Herald Sun's here, and independent reporters here who I didn't instigate. I didn't ask the police to be here. They just come in at the right moment, and obviously someone rang you and put your call through to me. And so it's all coincidence.
And what about other businesses in the strip? Do you know, are any of them planning to do the same?
There's a couple of other businesses who decided to open. They've probably shut their doors now when they've seen the police. But they're all going to be opened. The whole Berwick, we've got rent still to pay, Dee Dee. We've got insurances and all those other costs we've got to pay. Sure, I've got an online shop, and I can say, yes, I'm doing online.
So how are you feeling, Harry? How are you feeling? How can you sum it up?
Look, I'm totally frustrated, pissed off, and had enough. I'm at the end of the tether, and I'm happy. I've gone out fighting. If this is my last day here in business, I'm bloody happy. I'm really happy.
I'm sorry that it's that you've been pushed to that point. Yep.
I'm totally frustrated. All these small businesses, not only here in Berwick, but in the whole of Victoria, they're all hurting. Every one of them's hurting. They've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. And do you think, Dee Dee, that I want to have a handout by the government to keep me going so I can buy food on my table? You've got to be kidding. I've never had a handout in my life. I don't want it. I want to be able to support myself. We're in a safe environment here. I've got purifiers in the building. There's half a dozen people in the shop at one time, and I can have 10 people in here. Everyone's got a mask on. We've got sanitation all over the place. I mean, it's totally overkill. Total overkill.
Harry, do you feel as though the government and that Daniel Andrews himself understand your position?
Our Premier doesn't understand small business. He has no idea of small business. Small business is the safest environment you can get people in. It's the large centres that are causing the issues. We'd look at the latest outbreak. Did that happen in Berwick shopping strip? Did it happen in any of the other, Puckle Street or Chapel Street or any of those? No, it happened at Chadstone by somebody who come across from Mornington or somewhere like that, a cleaner. We haven't had any cases here in Berwick for a long, long while. And our customers here, we might get a day, we might get a couple of hundred people walking by, we might get 7 people coming in the shop. We're not a shopping mall, we're a very small village, and we're not a threat to anyone. So I'm making a stance for the small business, the people. I've been able to employ 2 people back on my payroll. They haven't received the pay in 6 weeks. So,
Harry,
am I doing the wrong thing? No.
Well, technically, to the letter of the law, you are, and
yes, to the letter of the law.
By the sounds of it,
and I'll fight that anyway.
So, if they give you a fine today, what will happen tomorrow? What will you do tomorrow?
Oh, look, I've already. I knew I was a risk of a fine, and I'm not hiding away from that. I'll look at that fine and work out what I'm going to do with it. I certainly won't be paying it. Not in 100 years. I'll rather do community service or jail or whatever, but I'm not paying it. That is for sure. It'll never be paid by me. I have backers who will support me to pay it, and I'm not going to hand that on to them because it's my fine, and I'll deal with it. And I won't pay it. Yeah.
Harry, look, I completely sympathise with you, and I feel awful that you've been pushed to this point where, because I can hear how determined you are, but I can also hear that you're distressed by the situation that you're in at the moment, and it's awful that you've been pushed to that point.